I'm from a rugby league playing family. My mum and dad both played. All my 3 brothers played, and I was very proud when we all played together for the first time. Me and my brothers. That was great. I was probably making a bit of history with that. Like, I think it was the first time in 100 odd years that 4 brothers had played together in the same team. So that was cool. And I think another proud moment, obviously, is we won the grand final that year in 2014. Just after that, we played in England in the World Cup Challenge, and that was the first time playing. I think at that level for me. I mean, I played in the Super League. But at that level, and in a big game, because I never played in the playoffs in England, in front of like an English crowd, and I felt really, really proud. Then we all fell in love with the Rabbitohs. They became our family. So I moved here in 2012, and I've never looked back. I think this will be my 9th year this year, and going into 10 years next year. And I probably wouldn't have thought it would have. Gone this great. I would say that Australia probably is my home now.
Here is Tom Burgess. He's got through. Does he reach the line? Oh yeah.
Sustained performance, I think, comes from keeping yourself accountable to being consistent every week. I think the more time you can play on the field, the more consistent you can be, and the better performances you'll get over time. I think in rugby league terms, you can't go past Cameron Smith. I mean, he obviously has played the most amount of games in the NRL and won a lot of comps, won a lot of trophies. And you got to look at him playing in the middle. He's being smart with how he plays, because he playing in the middle for that many games is being sustainable, definitely.
Now Luke, up for Thomas Burgess. There's the second career try. And it's against the Knights again.
For me, I tried to keep it quite simple, like do the hard work first. I have one focus in attack, like running hard, and then another focus in D is just like hitting hard, and the rest will come off that. The tries, the breaks, offloads. Because as a young fella, you get caught up thinking about what you need to do in a game to have a great game, or what's going to make you the best player on the field, that sort of thing. But I think if you just get down to doing the simple things right, the rest will come.
Now Cook, out of dummy half. Beautiful from South Sydney, simple from South Sydney. And it's Tom Burgess crashing over his 3rd try of the year.
Yeah, and I think dedication and discipline is 2 things as well. Like, if you don't have discipline, it's like it's doing stuff you don't always want to do, but you got to do it anyway. And I think that's a big one. Don't get in that comfort zone, because nothing grows there, they say.
So South inside the 10, Burgess! And he didn't get it down, I think. It looked like it came down his leg.
For your team to be really, really successful, the best teams have your teammates are accountable. They keep you accountable. And I think that's where we're getting to now with South. It's like, your teammates are out there on your field, but they're going into battle. And they've got to be the ones that you got to rely on and to push you, because they're going to tell you to get where you need to be in the game, and that's going to make the difference. And then also it comes down to that inner drive inside yourself. You got to want to do it, or else, I think the hardest thing is for people to be told to do something. You need to do it yourself off your own bat. Consistency, sustainability is the 2 things that to do that is success. Over the last 10 years at South is a good sort of measure as well. Like, I think we've been up there in the tables and winning and loss ratio.
And they go shallow.
Oh yeah.
Tom Burgess down the middle. Taylor in his way. Tom Burgess!
He's dropped it.
He has claimed it. This is the cruelest way to lose a game.
I've got a partner, I'm getting married this year. I've got 2 beautiful daughters, so your family obviously drives you. You want to do well you want to make them proud, and just honestly makes it more special for me now. I think being a parent, I've seen those pictures of kids on the field at the end of grand finals and that sort of thing, and I think that'll be pretty cool to do one day. I mean, looking back at when we won it in 14, it was a crazy time, and I think you sort of, as a young lad, you forget about it. You forget it because you're just so caught up on the next thing and the next thing. I think now it'll be cool to really soak it in and enjoy it with my family.